In the movie Contact, Jodie Foster plays a SETI researcher who picks up a signal from outer space. Her fictional character was loosely based on real-life SETI astronomers, like Dr. Jill Tarter.
The chances of success in SETI are difficult to estimate. But if we never search, the chance is 0.
Scientists have yet to make real contact, but some UFO enthusiasts ask, why are these researchers spending millions searching for signals from space when they claim aliens have already been here?
There it is. Oh, I got it. I don't know what the hell it is.
Unlike many of the experiencers we talked to who claim to have seen UFOs,
And I looked out and there was this big red blinking UFO.
or claim they were abducted,
So it went over this way.
It went southeast, basically.
Stan Romanek's story may be the most incredible.
What the hell is that thing?
Not only does he capture his alleged sightings on video,
Did you guys see it too?
he has more independent witnesses,
It was right over our heads practically.
more documentation, more so-called proof of extraterrestrial contact than anyone else.
All right, we have an extraordinary story out of Denver.
He's appeared on Larry King Live with his video.
Stan Romanek is the man who claims to have shot footage of an extraterrestrial.
But remarkably, Stan says his first ever UFO sighting wasn't even in the dark, but in broad daylight while he was driving his car near Denver's Red Rocks Amphitheater.
As I rolled down the window, it appeared to have noticed me at that point, where it reorientated itself and literally shot up to about 1,000, maybe 2,000 feet in an instant.
Stan says he began seeing UFOs all the time. He could barely look up without seeing some strange light or orb in the sky. Over the years, his wristwatch stopped working. Lights would flicker at his mere presence, and birds would crash into his car.
If you're a true experiencer, a true abductee, you have what's called high strangeness. All these weird, bizarre paranormal things start to happen, almost like your house is either being haunted or nobody really knows. Wow, that thing's weird. Hey, where'd it go?
It's almost as if you're a storm chaser, like UFOs every couple weeks.
I'd reverse that. It's almost like they're chasing me.
But Stan says he witnessed even more paranormal phenomena. There was a UFO at his workplace. Orbs would follow him home at night. And ultimately, like a horror movie come true, Stan claims they came knocking on his door and woke him up in the middle of the night.
You thought it was kids
Yeah, I
wearing
thought it
masks.
was, well, either kids or very small adults. They were almost a little bit too big to be kids, maybe teenagers.
You thought it was robbery.
Yeah, they were playing a joke or they were here to rob us. As I got closer, I started wondering if they were really masked because I could see the veins in their head, I could see their facial movements, I could see their mouth move, I could see their eyes blink. And I started to get frightened.
So what happened?
Unless you have this happen to you, it's kind of hard to explain, but suddenly a thought popped into my head.
So you think they were communicating with you telepathically?
I can't explain it any other way. I know what I experienced.
Suddenly, Stan says his mind was filled telepathically with unexplained images.
All of a sudden, bam, 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 images, thoughts, images.
And what were the images?
I had images of this horrible catastrophe, you know, winds so strong it's scouring the pavement off the earth, forests burning, devastation to the planet,
So you were seeing scenes from an apocalypse.
from some kind of apocalyptic thing. And when it was over, I'm going, when's this gonna happen? Is this gonna happen? Is this really gonna happen? Because I was pretty much in tears by this point. I was so terrified.
You're convinced that the aliens were trying to send you a message.
That's what this is all about.
And yet, Stan, from somebody who's listening to your story, it sounds like just that. It sounds like something you made up.
If you're a skeptic like I was, and trust me, I was in the same boat you were, it's like, oh, you guys are crazy. But every time I think that, something else happens to prove that I'm not crazy.
Is Stan crazy?
Is he crazy? I don't believe he's crazy. He's absolutely seen something. Things have actually happened to him. I know that just from talking with him, from seeing some of the evidence.